actually, we're here for tonight.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
I don't care.
You can do that?
Do you believe her?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
Oh yeah, the kind of incense to move trip
All
balls.
right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Are we sure this isn't a trap? I don't know why, but I'm just very paranoid.
Ready?
Paimon, please don't come. Please.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
It's Scaramouche.
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
That was Scaramouche! Oh my goodness, the most excited. I'm very excited for when we get to beat the shit out of him. And hopefully we'll be able to beat the shit out of Dottore as well, because I also hate him. I want us to kill him. I want him to get the Senora treatment. I know that's not a popular opinion. I know that he's not going to become friends with the Traveler. Him and the Traveler hate each other. They want to murder each other. Basically, imagine if... You know how Child and the Traveler basically have like a friendly rivalry? Scaramouche and the Traveler, they don't. They hate each other. They will kill each other. So... Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Oh man, I have been waiting for us to duke it out with Scaramouche, that asshole. In my opinion, he is one of, if not Genshin's greatest villain. Not overarching villain, like minor antagonist. He is the greatest villain. And I would want him to stay as one, because if he becomes playable, that means that he's a good guy, and I don't want that. I want him to stay as a villain. Senora, she had a pretty good origin. Like, her love ended up dying. She went batshit, fought abyssal monsters for like 24 hours straight, and nearly died as a result. Like, she had a pretty good origin, but in my opinion, Scaramouche is the best villain. Hands down, he is the best. So.
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
Kick his ass.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion.
Yeah, that is concerning. She isn't wrong. He's a puppet of Raiden, I guess. That's kind of close. But he's not really. He's pursuing it, really, but he's not noble at all. Sublime emotion? He wants to get rid of his emotions, bitch. What are you talking about?
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
This is a canonical Scara simp. I don't think we've ever had a girl inside the canon simp for Scara this much. Oh my goodness, bro.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia! I'm gonna get a little stern with you. I know this asshole. He is a piece of shit.
Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
No, you just kind of told me.
Hypatia?
Just let us explain.
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait.
Yeah,
Have I already lost my mind?
Yeah, you went crazy. Oh my gosh. She's just going to unwind. Just
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh no. I don't know. It's not allowing us to look at the doors, but I feel like... Oh man, it's the core of 30. Katheryn's gonna get assassinated. Let's go, travelers! Bro, we straight up kicked that dude in the chest! No! No! Katheryn! That's gonna hurt for both of them. No! Traveler! Chest compression, chest compression. Wait, she's a robot. That's not gonna work. Damn it. Where is she? Oh! She's in a little bubble. I can't wait, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I actually existed in Genshin, I know I would die, but I would 100% fight Scaramouche. I don't care if I die, as long as he try to beat his ass. Because he's an asshole. Wait, Tanari? Wait, where's the Traveler?
Okay, we finally lost him.
Goodness. Oh no.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh,
What
the Traveler's
happened?
back?
Yes, I am back. What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It
seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Katheryn puppet was destroyed.
Oh my goodness,
After
they murdered Katheryn.
Tighnari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries, and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just... Her mind swapped
What?
places.
You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Huh.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
Oh my gosh. It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to. Why can't they just call him Dottore? I don't know why.
Oh,
Why
that
be
makes
all-
sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
I guess.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Oh my goodness. He just realized it?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tighnari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I just received some news.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence?
Why Electro one specifically? Why not Dendro?
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tighnari,
Scaramouche god
did you leave
theory is
the Avidia
correct,
Forest
okay.
because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Ermin's soul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari.
Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon.
Tighnari.
We're off then.
Fought well, my friend. Okay, that was an absolute... this... Will it be the best Archon quest? I did like the first 2 acts, but they're not my favorite Archon quest. I think my favorite one is still the finale of the Inazuma Archon quest. I know that people don't say that's the best, but finale-wise, it is. It slaps.
Next on the agenda...
This is probably the third or second time. I think the first time was left.
We finally made it to Caravan Rabat. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Truly awe-inspiring.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Alhaitham. Where did he come from?
Over here.
We have to kill a newborn god. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What should I say after I'm done with this match? Buy this.
This is like the Avengers Endgame of Archon Quest. Was he running or something from Eremites?
What the? Where did he go?
I could beat their asses, you know, like, I'm more than okay fighting.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
I'll take their headbands too, because the headbands like sick.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
What do you
anyway,
think?
Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Thanks. I don't have to.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here.
Stop gawking, bro.
Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
True.
Oh.
True.
Right, you do have a point.
Did you participate?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
So you're actually looking for me? Okay, Grass Zhongli, what do you have to say?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Okay, grab
Everyone
some-
says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
This week, because I was shocked to hear this world forgiven.
Oh, hey, Foom. You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
A guy who watches way too many game theories and probably would be this in-game equivalence version of Map Hat if he had silver hair. If he had abs.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine knowledge capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Oh my goodness, my mouse. Sounds good.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
To the desert we go. Gosh. Bro, I couldn't hit it due to the lag. Dude! Warp, damn it! Hallelujah, there's not a lot. There's freaking, what the fuck are those?
Access denied.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, the scorpion. I'm gonna need that for my future. Okay, I'm gonna need that for my future Sino, so. Let's go. I only have to get 3 more statues.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Oh, Sino! Sino's gonna ambush us, isn't he?
Wow!
They used that. Wow! Sino's gonna ambush us. Oh, man! I think this is proof that Al Haytham is a sword. The sword that he uses is bad.
Sino.
Cannon weapon.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Damn, these two hate each other.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Okay, dude, we all know that.
They're
I would
styled
whoop
like an
your ass in a
assassination.
fight. I fought
I sought
ball.
only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Al Haytham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al Haytham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Yeah, that's more than
Unless you
enough
want me to
bro.
retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you?
Oh, man,
And
Sino's
why,
the
as
bad
General
guy.
Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from Sales? I can tell by that.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
And it's better to side with one than side with none.
Well, look at you two,
Oh,
acting all tough
Dea!
and
I side with
self-righteous
her.
over there.
Because I actually know her.
Dia?
Dia, yay! She's back. AKA the big fire mommy.
Finally, someone that we can trust. You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure.
I'm gonna end the episode off right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.